What is going on, everyone? Commodore Les here, bringing to you guys my live reaction to Eden Zero manga chapter 216. Now, it is a Tuesday. We are back home from work. We are ready to read the latest installment of the Hero Mashima greatness. And I am very much looking forward to this chapter, especially after what went down last week, because I still have questions that do need answers, even though a big answer kind of was given in the reveal of the Eden's One, the Moby Dick thing and stuff. I don't know if it's going to be the major thing, because I still have my little questions about it, right? Because I want to say that there's only one side of the coin that we are seeing here. The other one, I'm going to presume it's still Noah. I do feel like Noah may still be the antagonist of the final stretch of the story. But again, the explanations and stuff from Mashima felt like it makes sense, when you work on mechanics, robots and stuff, and eventually they take a life of its own, intelligence that surpasses that of humans and even of themselves. It is very sensible of something like this occurring, but I want to hope that there's a little bit more to it. If not, then I'll let Mashima cook for what he needs to, because he hasn't let me down yet so far. But I am aware also of the fact that we are going to be getting a chapter, I think, next Monday instead of the Tuesday. I don't know if it's because, they're for the World Cup or whatever it is, right? Because I know Japan be in it. But I am anticipating that I should be home on the Monday to be able to cover it. And then it might drop on the Monday. If not, it might drop on the Tuesday. So just stay up to date with the community tab just in case if things change. But right now, we have a chapter to look forward to. I'm hoping that we get whatever answers here. If Noah reveal happens, if not, we just take care of things and we get the heck off this planet, because a chronophage is on its way. So the only way I know we're in good straits is we read the chapter. So, chapter 216 of Eden Zero. Here we go, over on Azuki. Can we get the cover page? And we do. And I'm going to need this in color. This balances in between, like, pureness and then if I speak. There is a good and evil to every human being. And right now, both sides are winning. But this is a very nice cover page right here, though, of Elsie. Angel wings in the back, but we know what's in the front. But chapter 216, Within the Fading Years. Okay. So this is definitely, we're going to have to get the explanation now from, like, the ship's going to talk? Is Moby Dick going to actually talk to me, though? Because, I mean, that's a big thing, too. Like, when I saw the shape and stuff of the actual, like, the ship and everything, it's, like, more so looks like a goddamn fish. Let's be honest. It looks like a fish, but let's see. Okay, and, man, you know what's crazy? Now that I'm looking at this view and stuff, right, because we saw this prior to the reveal when Hermit said it's the Eden's One, right? But, like, when you look at it from, like, the side angle and stuff, man, it's, like, one of those, it's like a great white shark, but mechanical and stuff, the way it comes off. Or like a big, like, blue whale, but just fearsome, you know what I mean? Like, and you can see, like, right directly when you look into its eyes and stuff, man. This thing is all malice. The Eden's One, that's what's been controlling Grandpa. The AI opposed Ziggy's goals and kept growing. Ultimately, it developed a mind and purpose of its own. Okay, so then I'll say this then, right? I can accept it in a sense of, like, because it's like, again, with, I've seen this before with other, like, films and stuff and TV series where it's like, I mean, even books, where with robots, if eventually they take a mind of their own, they can surpass the intelligence of humanity and of themselves. And once they surpass the creator, there's a chance of them becoming a threat. So I can jive with this, right? I can live with this. A purpose. The ones that he talked about when he was under its control. To destroy Mother and eliminate the human race from all the cosmos. So, yeah, so once it was able to take over afterwards, it was basically echoing what the Eden's One wanted. It's getting ready to attack. The Zero be in no state for battle evade. Eden Zero, emergency takeoff. Then we'll go into outer space. That thing does not care. Pino, I know, Pino, but that thing just opened its mouth. It's got a hyper beam in there. I thought that it shot straight through it, and I thank God I looked up, and it clipped the wing. Oh my God, my heart would have just, I could not read the chapter if it went straight through. Oh my God. And you see Rebecca flying over and stuff, happy in them. Like, wow. A direct hit. What kind of weapon can... One that you won't find on the Eden Zero. It's going right through our protection matrix. Oh, what in the hell does Ziggy do, man? Why would you create this thing? Why would you let it have a mind of its own? It was beyond his control. He couldn't do anything about it. Retreat. Connor, did you hear me? I know. I'd be trying. I mean, I'm definitely assuming he's not trying to play around. He is trying to do something. Because you see his sweat right now from the, I would say fear, but nervousness about it. And it makes it jolt. But this is the thing that frightens me right here with this panel. Because it's really good depiction of how Mashima does this art and stuff, right? You see it on the left. It's skedaddling. It's trying to run. But you know, even as minuscule of a shot from what the Eden's one itself looks like, you know, if it pulls up, it's going to become monstrophic after. So, it's coming after us. I'll shake her off. And then Rebecca, I really like this over here because it looks like she's like giving Connor the opportunity to, you know, to handle things there. Even though Rebecca is aware of the stuff with Nox. Connor is aware of Rebecca being the daughter. Rebecca's not. Unless I'm missing a detail and stuff, but granted, it's been a long work day and stuff, so I would appreciate it just to make sure we're not missing details. I swear it. And they are moved. Okay, so we're transitioning. Oh, no. Not here. No. No. Mashima. I need to pray. I need to pray. I need to pray. I ask of thee, please. I will go on my knees right now, but I'm in so much pain. But please, don't off these two. They did not deserve to just be here in this moment just to get smoked by a Chrono Page. Please, I beg, Mashima, I beg. But they are right outside the Lennar Castle. You knew that Aksanala was your mother. Yeah. And I love the fact that they're right by the fountain and stuff. Oh my god. Oh, please, no pain. I heard that after the war, she gave up her humanity and became a machine. So her father must have been dead already before. That's probably what even further moved her into becoming that. But I had no idea she was still on Leonard, using the Mobius to create her dragons. She was your own mother, and you... I don't think of her as my mother. I never did. She only ever cared about wealth and power. But of course she did pretend to be a caring mother in front of her daughter. Oh my god. Because I had thought she put her out for her own misery. But there was no love lost. But then again, I don't want to fully believe that was the whole case. Because again, a child still yearns for the love of their parents. Even the bad blood outweighs the love. There is still a percent. You cannot say it's 100%. There's a percent that was there. We're just seeing more of the other side. You see the look on Justice right after. And you're saying the war was really about the Mobius. Yes. Even our political marriage was arranged just as a way to secure a supply route for our weapons. I learned that the Leonard royal family has been planning to use the Mobius to take over the entire Kaede cosmos. I was so young then, I didn't know how to stop my parents. So I went to another kingdom I trusted for advice. Oh god, and then, yes, and then we know what caused the Civil War. Elsie cannot be happy, right? Is this what it is, Mashima? Elsie cannot be happy. As a result, we had war. Many people who lived on Lennar died. My school, your family. It wasn't supposed to be like this. I'm so sorry, James. Finally now hearing her out. Because you were just going off whatever happened with the vibes and stuff and everything's going chaotic and stuff. Now you're finally listening to this woman, man. That was, even if that was your betrothed, even by arrangement, there's still some kind of care in there, man. I don't know if what you did was right, but I can't say it was wrong either. And look at me. I had so much pent-up anger and hate, and I took it all out on you. No. I took it out on a little girl who didn't have a better choice. Oh, man. The prince and the princess, man. Please, Mashima. I don't want to fight anyone anymore. I don't want any more people to die. I think that's how you felt all this time. I never managed to see it. I don't even know why I was fighting anymore. For justice, no. No, the man Justice doesn't exist anymore. It is just James. Oh, man. Look, if you communicate with people, if you talk to them, if you're able to form a conversation, cooler heads will always prevail. Just talk. Even if there are issues at the beginning, speak. Because if you just let it go, it just never will work. Okay, oh, they switched up. Oh my god, and I'm scared still because of the freaking chronophage, man. But we're seeing now that the Eden's 1 just jumping straight at the Eden 0. Should be fast. Get us away from it, Connor. It's actually crazy though when she's saying like just Connor and stuff, not knowing that's her pops, but even then. And the thing is just shooting away. Oh, good way. So also switching back and forth. Oh. Thinking back on it, it doesn't make sense that Homura killed Creed. Like, you hear that, Jesse? You hear that? You hear that, Jesse? You hear that? You're a fraud. This is how we win, ladies and gentlemen. This is how we win. My narrow mind has skewed my sense of justice. Are you still going to arrest me? No. I'm done with all of that. Then you better go. The chronophage will be here soon. No, 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 no. Take your woman and get off this goddamn planet. I don't care what Mickey awaits, but please, I need these two, man. I need these two to be happy. You're not leaving. This is my home. I want to stay here. Gold Holloway! Yo, real man. Real man, listen. 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 A real man knows when they've become a man, when they've accepted their flaws, their mistakes, and will say when they're wrong. The second time, you know they become a man when they do stuff like this. Puts the arm right around this girl and says, alright, you ain't gonna leave? Fine, I'm sticking. Even though it's gonna make me rattle the fact that they possibly are gonna be dying right here or going back in time. Oh my. I can't win with this series. I really can't. James, I just thought maybe we're thinking the same thing. We lost so much time. Now the chronophage will cleanse it for us. Oh my god. They're really about to go, man. Mashima, stop. And you see back switching over now to the Eden 0 and Eden's 1. Connor, fast travel. I know, we be charging the energy as we speak. Shaky, what happened? I thought you beat Ziggy. Then who is piloting that ship? It was AI. There's hoping that there's somebody in there. Nobody's on it. The ship is moving on. Okay, so we're sticking with it. We're sticking with the AI thing. Fair enough. Nobody's on it. The ship is moving on its own will. Making the jump to fast travel. Shiki, look. Oh god, I'm about to lose so hard. Red Jaloff, I swear, if you're in the comments afterwards, brother, you won. You won. Oh my god. This is gonna be a rattle that's gonna last a lifetime. The chronophage is attacking Leonard. It's eating its time. And yeah, there it is. The jaws have clenched and it has gone right through. And Shiki watches on as he sees the time has been taken. Oh no, man. And you just see everything. Wait. Oh, we had to restore him because of the time. Oh my god. But it doesn't matter because once it goes back to nothingness, probably. Actually, no, it depends on how long the planet's been alive, too. Because if it's been along for enough time, then it could still. But then they will be gone. It doesn't matter. Oh. Oh, Mashima! Do you remember this place? Yes. It's where you teased me. Oh, you see the young one. I know, James. Let's kiss. My first love. Oh, man. The pureness when they were youth. And look at him. He did like the Ken Kaneki. Oh. That's it. And they're gone. What a painful end to this arc. I lost Elsie. But at the very least, I know that she's going to be okay. Because now she'll be at peace with her mans. Oh, Eden Zero. I love this series, but then this time you want to dropkick Mashima. But at least, you know what? This is the ending we could have asked for. There's no way we were walking out of here with just Siggy being the only casualty. There was going to be more to it. I think this is very nicely done. And you see Rebecca and Shiki looking on. Elsie, yeah, they realized too she was going to stay back this entire time. Oh, help me, God, Xiaomei. Of course you pull up right here and now. Oh my God. And for her to be here, that means things are about to go very chaotic. The chronophage feasted on Leonard's time, ruthlessly devouring 260 years. Yep, they're gone. But somewhere in the backward rolling moments, there may have been a short love story between a little boy and a little girl. And now, our story moves on towards its final battle. The story's ending. The story's ending. Oh my, I mean, of course, Siggy's gone. Now also this mother and take care of this thing with the Edens one. Oh, he was not lying. If he said at least another 2 years, maybe 3. Oh man, that is tough. That is tough. That is very tough. Man, listen. I was expecting at the very least, if you're gonna tell me the end of the story's coming up, next chapter, I can, because you can't hit me with Elsie and James going out and then telling me, by the way, Xiaomei says we're going to the final battle. The story's coming to an end soon. And that could be literally from a year from now or 2 years from now. Man, this was a great ending. This was a great ending to the Kaede War arc. I will gladly be fine with it. Honestly, Kaede over Aoi. I say it. I'm saying it now. Kaede over Aoi. The witch one, I definitely felt like I was broken. I couldn't cope. That was an insane ending. But if we're talking about the foundations built from that arc and going into this one and the farewells and stuff and the growth of these characters, nah. Kaede for me has it. I will only say that the Kaede War, even though as phenomenal as the arc is, the ending is probably more impactful and probably something that people will always look back on more than this one here. Unless you were a heavy Elsie and James fan. I love me some Elsie. And that goes beyond the cover pages and the doodles and stuff that Mashima be drawing and stuff with her character. I could say I was definitely satisfied with it. And James at the end, finally being able to, hear her girl out and just being able to understand exactly where she was coming from and stuff. And then not to mention now getting to understand the family side of things for Elsie. It's like, yeah, she did put her mom out of her misery, but at the same time, it was like there was a reason because there was no love in the first place. Nothing much more on the father, so maybe it was similar. I wish we could have got more of that and stuff, but I guess the fact that we didn't get anything from it is to feed into the fact that they were both one of a kind. They were both alike. But at the end of the day, she got the most important thing, and that was her man's. And that was, man, just a painful end. And then now Xiao Mei telling me the final battle's coming up. So it's definitely going to involve the Ins 1. But I'm still holding on that Noah's going to play some kind of role into this whole thing. And then, of course, with the stuff with Mother. Because we're going to eventually get there soon. We have one Cosmo remaining. So it's almost time, man. The story really is about to come to an end. It's crazy to imagine how far this has come from starting my coverage of the series, as soon as the time skip, or even just before the time skip stuff, to catching up with the series and letting it grow legs, a mind of its own, but it didn't go evil, even though it's had broken my spirit at times. It's been one of the most fun journeys I've had, and it's really shaped how much now I appreciate Hiro Mashima as an author. And the fact that when you give him the pen, when you give him time to actually craft a story and build ideas and make things of what he wants, the guy knows what he's doing. So I'm very grateful the fact that this is the series that really opened my eyes that the guy can do his thing. I know people speak about Rave Master and stuff, but right now, man, honestly, this right here is the series I'm probably going to remember him for most of all. Unless the next one afterwards does something great and he keeps going with the trajectory, but man, Eden Zero, special series, man. But guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below regarding this week's chapter of Eden Zero. How do we feel about this being the conclusion of the Kaede War? Are you satisfied that this is the way Elsie and James had went out? And with what Xiao Mei said at the end of this chapter about the final battle approaching, how long do we have left? Are we going to say a year to 2 years? Are we going to say to 100 plus some chapters maybe that's left, going on what Mashima apparently has said in interviews? Let me know what you think is the right amounts that we should have left for this series down in the comments below. Like the video if you enjoyed. If you want to be part of the weekly experience when it comes to my coverage of Eden Zero week in and week out, subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the bell of Shandor to stay up to date with everything that goes on the channel. With that being said, I will catch you guys on the Monday when it does drop for the early release. And then, of course, back on the Tuesdays. But I am very much looking forward to seeing how this last couple of chapters to close out the year are going to be like for Eden Zero. Because when we go into 2023, we're going to be starting the final saga. And I don't know if a year's time from now we'll be done. But if we're still around here, around this time, with the greatness on a Tuesday, I'm going to be very happy. And if not, I'm going to be depressed. But I can definitely say for certain, though, Eden Zero is the greatness, man. So, until next time, shout out to Elsie. Shout out to James. You will be truly missed. Your time in the story was not for naught. Goats. As it should be. Commodore last signing off. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, take care.
Going crazy, yeah, we going crazy. I'm with the team, yeah, we going crazy.